I'm Dave Hennessy, this is Strategist Chalkboard. Welcome to part 2 of our addictive content video series. We've already learned about addictive content, what it is and why it works. Now we're going to break down those elements piece by piece. So get out your notepad, start typing. However you take notes, you're going to want to remember this. So let's talk about elements of addictive content. The first one, consistency. Consistency includes your posting frequency. How can consumers know when to expect something if you don't set that expectation? It includes tone and voice. You can have freedom with it, but it shouldn't be all over the place. Addictive content also requires transparency. Transparency is all about being human. If it looks overproduced, people are going to see right through it. Be real and let mistakes shine through once in a while. Give the whole picture, the good, the bad, and the ugly. That translates to authenticity. Don't sound canned, don't sound rehearsed. Know what you're talking about and use your personality to shine. Next, you'll want to include foreshadowing. Like House of Cards, at the end of each episode, there's always a reason to come back. Cliffhangers work to draw people in, but use them in moderation. Bring people back with something subtle or something glaring. Make it smart, but not condescending or too difficult. Always provide some reason for the viewer to come back. But none of that matters if your content isn't relevant. Keep your content on topic and keep it interesting. There's no reason to jump on top of every single trend. Keeping up with the Joneses isn't always necessary. Stick to what you know and what your audience needs to know about you. There are a few other things you'll need to include in order to create addictive content. Personality. Don't be boring. Timeliness. Brand guidelines. Goals. How can you know if you've accomplished anything without goals? Value. Educate your audience with every piece of content. You need all of these elements if you want to create addictive content. There are no shortcuts. Addictive content is well developed and thought out. These elements are the foundation of your brand's addictive content. In the final part of this video series, we'll go into detail about what types of content you can create, where you can host it, and what you can do to get started today. Click below to watch the final episode of the series.